Struggling this morning? Your next step matters. Start here. Bounce back with me. Oh, yes, with me. Oh, because I need resets too. I surely do. Here's a recent example. Earlier this year, the mister and I enjoyed a dream vacation in Italy. I ate all the things and I loved every bite. But 10 days of pasta, pastries, gelato flipped every old switch in my brain. I thought when I got home, I would slip right back into my comfortable, well-established, clean, low-carb life rhythm. Mm-mm. Wrong. So wrong. I was wobbly. I was craving everything. And I was foggy again and irritable. Oh, one night, a little over a week after we got back, I found myself alone in the kitchen eating leftover cake that never should have been there in the first place. I have many excuses and explanations. None of it matters. What matters is that I overdid it and I needed help. So if you overdid it yesterday or any day, too much food, too much drink, if you're feeling heavy, foggy, puffy, disappointed in yourself, you are not alone. I have been exactly where you are many times. We don't need punishment. We don't need shame, and we don't need a lecture from the likes of me. What we need is a bridge. I am not a doctor or a scientist. I am just a boomer who reversed the worst of my brain fog by eating real food. And today I am going to share with you the 24-hour reset that I use when I've gone off the rails. And it works whether you normally eat clean low carb or not. Whether clean low carb is your life mission or whether you simply want to feel better today. Let's begin here. Whew. One rule, we keep sugar as low as we can today, both sugar and the foods that act like it. Anything made with flour counts. Look, here's the simple truth. The less sugar we eat, the better we feel. But don't panic. Today's food will taste good. You can do this and you will be so glad you did. Okay. First off, what we drink today matters just as much as what we eat. This is not the morning for juice or bottled smoothies, sports drinks or energy drinks or sugary chai or anything claiming to be a detox drink. They are all just sugar in disguise. And they'll pull us right back into yesterday's cravings. So here's what works. Coffee, black or with heavy cream, no syrups, no sweetened creamers. Or if you prefer, tea. If tea is your friend, you've got so many options. Peppermint tea, if your stomach is saying, what have we done? Or ginger tea, if you're feeling a little bloated or sluggish, or plain black or green tea, just for the warm, steady lift. But we do have that one rule, no sugar. What about honey? Oh, I love honey. And I do take some honey whenever I feel a cold coming on. But honey is still sugar. And today simply is not a sugar day. Okay? Save it for another time. We are also drinking water today. Plenty of plain water or sparkling water. And take it with a pinch of sea salt a couple of times a day. And if a tall glass of orange juice is calling your name, that is not hunger. That is yesterday's sugar talking. Fight it. Skip it. You will feel better within an hour. Okay, ready for breakfast? Whether at 9 or 2, good news ahead. Go big. Indulge. In my youth, there were two schools of thought after a big night out. Either a big greasy plate of eggs or a big greasy cheeseburger. And it turns out we were onto something. Your body craves natural fat after a sugar overload because natural fat brings you back to steady. A rich meal high in protein and natural fat helps quiet the cravings we woke up with. And here's the part we sometimes forget. Protein feeds the body, right? We know that. Protein feeds the body, and natural fat calms the system. It steadies the hormones. It brings your appetite back down to earth faster than any smoothie ever created. So if you're team eggs, go for it. A big plate. Don't be stingy. 3 eggs, 4, more. Plenty of cheese. Scrambled over easy omelet, you choose. Add some crispy bacon on the side. Comforting, indulgent, steadying. Okay, eggs aren't your thing? That's okay. Get after that cheeseburger. Maybe 2. I don't care if it's only 7 in the morning. Fry up a couple of patties, and then you go ahead. Add on cheddar cheese, onions, raw or sauteed. Yes, grab the bacon, but no, leave the bun. Yeah, you've got a knife and fork it. It's still cozy, meaty, juicy, greasy goodness. This isn't punishment food. This is repair food. Now, after breakfast, we're going to start feeling steadier. But as lunch or dinner approaches, the cravings may begin attacking our peace again. When we eat sugar, we welcome in the sugar cravings banshee, and she takes her sweet time leaving. So in our arsenal is protein and natural fat. They feed us, they ground us, they muffle the banshee's cries. So later in the day, maybe it's lunch, maybe it's dinner, anytime you're going for a meal, think protein and natural fat. My go-to is a big bowl of chili, right? If that feels too heavy for you and you want a green salad, that's fine. But make it, we used to call it a chef salad, right? You'd add hard-boiled eggs on there and some deli meat, or maybe put on canned salmon or tuna, grilled chicken, leftover steak, protein. We need to feed our bodies what they need and not feed yesterday's sugar gremlins, what they're screeching for. Now, what about desserts, snacks, treats? My answer is yes. But this is a bounce back day. So we choose treats that won't wreck tomorrow. They need to be treats that help us bridge yesterday's debauchery. Is that too strong a word? And tomorrow's restraint. Because the truth is, we cannot, all right, I cannot move from reckless abandon, like in Italy, to saintly perfection in one step. It's too much. It's too much. So we're not even going to try. If we demand perfection today, we fail today. And then we beat ourselves up again today. And we don't want that. So we toss the guilt, we toss the hopelessness, and we grab a treat, but a wise one. Here are a few examples. A no prep treat, a handful of raw almonds or roasted with a sprinkle of sea salt, paired with a handful of sugar-free dark chocolate chips. Here's one that's mineral prep, buttered pecans. Just take raw pecans and saute them in butter, hit it with sea salt, let them cool, which is the hardest part. The waiting is the hardest part, right, Tom? And if you're craving cake, go for it, but make it a keto mug cake. There are many recipes online. In 10 minutes, you can have delicious, warm, soft, chocolatey cake. Top it off with whipped cream, homemade whipped cream, if you can wait till the cake cools. Look, we are not rewarding ourselves for yesterday. We are stabilizing today. And we're doing it by being kind to ourselves. Here's something no one taught me in my younger years. We are not supposed to be hungry at night. If we're hungry at night, it's because we are underfed earlier in the day. So if you've been eating the rich meals I've been pushing, the eggs, the cheeseburgers, the chili, chances are by supper time, you won't even be hungry. And that's ideal. But If you are hankering for a little something, maybe after supper, that hankering is probably out of habit, not hunger. Go ahead. Have a little bit of cheddar cheese, but no crackers. Have a few nuts. Oh, you don't want cheese or nuts? That's confirmation that you're not hungry. You're just bored. Right? Try this one. Instead, have a cup of tea. I know, it sounds like a fussy old lady. Maybe I am a fussy old lady, but listen, fussy old ladies are wise. And a cup of decaffeinated peppermint tea at night is pure comfort. It's flavor and cozy and hot, helps us settle, helps us slow down, helps the day land gently, and kills the urge to graze. We want to avoid eating late because the body heals overnight as we sleep. It settles the hormones, calms the system, clears the mind. Our bodies heal when we sleep. So don't skip on those sleep hours. Walk away from the Netflix. And tomorrow morning, you'll be shocked by how much steadier you feel. Look, I'm not promising miracles. This is not a cleanse, but it's not punishment, and it's not a rigid reboot. It's how wise women recover. And if you're wondering how to survive your next holiday party without going overboard, I've got a video you might be interested in.